What's going on, plugins? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to talk about Bryce James and whether or not he will have a better basketball career than Bronny. So make sure y'all stay tuned to the end of the video. Before we get into this video, drop a like, and if you're new here, sub to the channel and become a plugin. Now let's get into the video. So Bryce James, who's the younger brother to Bronny James, plays for Sierra Canyon. He recently just pulled off a windmill dunk in practice. I remember Bryce was barely dunking, and now he's doing windmill dunks like it's nothing. I don't even think Bronny was doing windmill dunks in his freshman year, plugins. But anyways, Bryce has been showing a lot of potential on the court. Even though he hasn't been playing on the varsity team, he played his freshman season on the JV team. For those who don't know what a JV team is, JV stands for junior varsity, so that's a level below the varsity team. When Bronny was a freshman, he was already on the varsity team. Even though Bronny didn't start, he did come in a couple games and play very well. If Bronny went to a different high school, he would have started his freshman year. When Bronny was a freshman, that Sierra Canyon team was stacked with talent. Bryce hasn't seen any varsity time yet, which is not a bad thing. He wasn't as skilled as Bronny during his freshman year. The way things are looking right now, Bryce will be a late bloomer. LeBron James has said Bryce is the best shooter in the family. Bryce has very good jump shot mechanics, but as of right now, I'm saying Bronny is the better shooter. Once I see Bryce playing at the varsity level, maybe I'll change my mind. Bryce showcased on the JV level that he's a good shooter, but I need to see how he performs on the varsity level to give him the crown as the best shooter in the family. What do y'all think, plugins? Who's the best shooter, Bronny or Bryce? Let me know y'all opinions in the comments. Do y'all think he will be in the starting lineup for his sophomore season, or will he be a player who comes off the bench and becomes a role player? He's already shown potential on the JV level that he's ready for varsity basketball. He's way too skilled to be playing on the JV team for a second season. For his sophomore season, I believe he will be playing varsity basketball. I don't see him being a starter, but I see him coming off the bench, getting solid minutes, and contributing to the team. Bronny's going to be the main guy for his senior season, so maybe he can pull some strings and get Bryce on the court so they can play together in high school before he graduates. Going into his sophomore year, I expect Bryce to get taller and stronger. I believe he'll be taller than Bronny eventually. Some people are saying Bryce is already 6'3 or 6'4. I don't know what his actual height is, but I do know he did get really tall recently. The way it's looking right now, I'm going to assume Bryce will grow to be around 6'7 or 6'8. Bronny, on the other hand, I don't think he's going to be that tall. What do y'all think, plugins? Who will end up being the taller player, Bronny or Bryce? Let me know in the comments. Now let's talk about who will end up being the better basketball player, Bryce or Bronny. As of right now, it's hard to tell because Bronny has been playing varsity basketball at Sierra Canyon since his freshman year, while Bryce has been on the JV team for his freshman season. But I will say this, most of the time the younger sibling turns out being the better player. For example, the Ball brothers. LaMelo ended up being the better basketball player. We can all admit LaMelo is better than Lonzo and Jello. Could this happen with Bronny and Bryce? It's a high possibility that it could happen. It's not too far-fetched to think Bryce will end up being a better player than Bronny, but we have to wait and see how Bryce develops throughout his high school career. Bronny is a talented player, but I won't be surprised if Bryce ends up being the better player. I'm excited to see how Bryce develops as a basketball player. Bryce has a bright future. If he keeps grinding and putting in work, he can end up being one of the top players in his class and one day being better than Bronny James. That's it for this video, plugins. If you made this far, make sure you drop a like on the video and sub to the channel. Let me know in the comments how you feel about Bryce James. Do y'all think Bryce will be playing on the varsity team for Sierra Canyon during his sophomore year, or will he be playing another year of JV basketball? And will Bryce have a better basketball career than Bronny? Let me know in the comments. Also, let me know what videos I want to see next. Drop some topics in the comments. I appreciate y'all, and I'll see you in the next video. Till next time.